Hi guys, today we are going to know the question answers of first lesson 6th class on peace and harmony. So let's start. First, the first question is, how were the animals before the jackal joined them? Pick out the words which describe their mood. So in this question he is asking how the animals before the jackal came and joined them, means live together all. Pick out the words which describe their mood. So we should write some words which are describing their mood. So the animals roamed about the jungle fearlessly and played together before the jackal joined them. So before the jackal joined them, all the animals roamed about the jungle. They roamed full jungle without any fear and played together before the jackal joined. So all the animals were in this answer we are writing that all the animals roamed the forest fearlessly and also they played in the jungle together before the jackal joined them. So then they often held a musical evening in a large open field. So they had made held some musical evenings in a large field and invited Moon, his friends and the stars to witness their activities. So all the jungles invited the Moon, his friends, the star to witness their activities. So all the animals of the jungle invited Moon and the stars for witnessing their activities. The words that describe their mood are proud, admired, enjoyed, etc. So the word which we describe that their mood are the word in the question describe that and write the mood of the animals. So their mood is proud. They have proud, so much proud. They don't have any fear. They have proud and they are very admired. Admired means very known. And they enjoyed very well in the forest with all the animals. Now let's go to the second question. What happened to animals after jackal came to the forest? So here he is asking that what happened to the animals after jackal entered the forest. Okay, let's read about that and let's write the answer. The jackal poisoned the minds of animals, birds and insects. So the jackal poisoned the minds of animals, birds and the insects. There are so many, not only animals, there are so many birds and insects also. So jackal had poisoned their mind. Poisoning means they told like the tiger is trying to eat deer, like that. Some he had been poisoned the their minds. All the creatures began suspecting one another. They started to put up boundaries and build fences around there. So creatures means animals, birds and all those things. Animals, birds and insects. They began to suspect each other. Means leave each other and started to put boundaries and built some fence around their properties. They moved about individually or with their group. Then all the animals after coming the jackal, all the animals moved individually. Individually means alone, or some animals live alone and some live in their groups. So all the animals began to move individually or with their species of group. So let's go to next question, the third question. What was the jackal's plan? How did it succeed? So in this question, the question is asking that what is the jackal's plan and how did the plan has been successful? Let's start. The jackal's plan was to disturb the peace and harmony. So the jackal's plan is there to the peace and harmony of the forest. Okay. He wanted to develop enmity amongst the creatures. He wanted to develop the enmity means like enemies like that. He started to do all the animals like enemies. And only not only animals but birds, insects, and also in the forest, so that he could eat all the creatures in the forest one by one. So he thought that after that all the creatures began to reject one another and he can kill the animals one by one. It succeeded in its attempt in creating difference among the creatures. So got the he got the success in its attempt in creating difference. Difference means like some difference he created, the jackal created among the animals. So in this in difference among the creating the difference of among the creatures, when they moved about individually, the jackal start killing one by one. So when all the animals started to move individually, the jackal would start killing them one by one. Okay, this is the answer of third question. So the next let's go to next question. That is fourth question. What did the animals do to check the jackal's evil design? So what how the animals check the jackal's evil like designs, evil like things. The animals, insects, and birds held a meeting and decided to meet the sadhu and plead with him to kill the jackal. So all the animals, birds, and insects held a meeting, and decided to meet the sadhu and plead with him to kill the jackal. All of them met the sadhu and requested him to kill the jackal. So all of them told to the sadhu that you should kill the jackal. So this is the fourth question. Okay, let's go to the next question, fifth question. How was the moon disguised? Why did he choose that form? So the moon. Why did the moon came in mm, different face or different getup? And why did he choose that for that getup? Let's see the answer. So what the question is asked that why in which type the moon discussed in. So moon discussed in as a sadhu. He chose that form to set peace and harmony in the forest by killing the cunning jackal to save the creature's life. And so he chose that get up to set peace and harmony in the forest by killing the cunning jackal to save the creature's life. Okay, let's go to the next question. Why did the sadhu ask the jackal to take him for his meal? Why would you do the same if you were in his place? So here he is asking that why did a sadhu ask the jackal to take him as meal? If you are in the place of sadhu, what will you do? The sadhu wanted to save the lives of hens. So the sadhu wanted to save the lives of the hens. So he asked beside he wanted to teach the jackal a lesson. So before saving the hens, he want to also teach the jackal a lesson. So he asked the jackal to take him for his meal. So in this way he told, for this thing he told the jackal to take him as his meal. If I were in the sadhu's place, I would do the same. So here the answer is that I will do the same. If I am in the place, I will kill him using my wit. So I will kill him using my wit. Okay. So next go to the next question. The seventh question. What is the question? What did the sadhu teach the animals in the forest? So what did the sadhu teach the animals in the forest? The sadhu taught the animal to live in peace. The sadhu taught the animals to live in peace. What did sadhu taught? Sadhu taught the animals to live in peace and harmony. He wanted to be united. He wanted to be united. So he wanted that all animals should be united and live without any influences around him. Okay. He wished that they might sing and dance together. So he also wished that all the animals, birds and insects, all the creatures might sing and dance together. He visited to remember him and not to be afraid. And he advised the animals that remember the sadhu and not be afraid of anything. So let's go to the last question of the lesson, 8th question. What is the question? Do you think the sadhu sacrificed his life for the sake of animals in the forest? Give reasons for your questions. So here he is asking that did the sadhu sacrifice his life for the sake of animals in the forest? Give the reason of your answer. So let's start. Yes, I think the sadhu sacrificed his life for the sake of animals in the forest. In this answer we are writing that yes, I think the sadhu sacrificed his life for for sake for the sake of animals in the forest. He offered himself as food to jackal to save the lives of hens. Yes, he also take when the jackal is coming, he told that to the jackal that you would take me as your meal. So in this way he saved the lives of hens. He did that only to save the creatures in forest. So he did all the things. He did all the things to save the creatures in the forest. Otherwise, there was no need for him to sacrifice his life in that matter. So, otherwise, there is no need for him to sacrifice his life in that manner. So, okay, guys. For today it is enough. If you liked this video, then click the like button. If you are new on my channel, then subscribe my channel and click the bell icon for getting new like these videos. Okay, tata, bye bye. If you have any